Hey everybody, Wuju here, back with yet another Medic Mail Day. The focus of this video is going to be on non-card Hall of Fame autographs. A couple of these are going to be stuff that I had before I stopped collecting for a while, and then have made the Hall of Fame in between then and now. And the rest is going to be stuff that I've picked up since. So, start off with the first one. First two are going to be pieces that I had before. Wisely picked this up before he made it. It hasn't gone insanely expensive, but definitely gotten more expensive. George B. Young from the Giants. So, nice index card there. And then the other one, I'm very glad somebody tipped me off to this one because I probably wouldn't have picked it up otherwise. I wish I'd bought more because I could have made bank compared to what I paid on this for what they're worth now. Might be personalized, I don't care, but it's a nice clean autograph of Max Speedy from the Browns. So, very nice piece there. Glad I had him before he made it. Next piece, I picked this actually up at a show up in Pittsburgh last May, actually. I was up there to get a couple autographs on my Steelers helmet, which I plan to show off at some point. But I ran across this, and unfortunately sold this back when I sold half my collection. Technically, there's part where he's Steelers as well, but like very minimally. So technically it sold off part of my Steelers collection then, but nice little index card. I got a JSA authenticated while I was there. I got it down a little bit less than 90, but figured I'd pick that up. I want to upgrade this at some point, but I have the JSA cert with it, so decent little piece. This one I picked up. I've seen a lot more of his stuff coming up recently, which kind of surprises me. I actually need to put this in this. Oh, I can't. Can I put a? Maybe I can put this in something else. We'll figure it out. But nice piece here. A lot of inscriptions, I guess you would call it. Index card is BGS slabbed. Unfortunately, I may want to get this PSA slabbed at some point. Earl Greasy. I always loved his signature. I had a very beautiful cut way back when in a card. Unfortunately, sold that. But it's pretty much kind of like this, where it's the Earl Greasy Neo and then like a whole bunch of inscriptions. So it seemed like he did this a lot. But very nice piece. His stuff seems to be coming up a lot more often, more common, which is kind of nice for value and like to be able to spend less to get him. But so got that one. This next one, I'm trying to get this upgraded at some point. I definitely want something a little nicer. I know they are out there and they're pretty cheap, but I end up buying this just for a placeholder for now. So Henry Jordan from the Packers. Nice full-size checks. I mean, still a nice piece, and usually most of his cuts are made from these same checks because there's so many out there. But pick that up at least as a placeholder for now, and at some point I do plan to try and upgrade that. So these last two pieces are, we'll just say, not cheap. The first one, I made an offer on it. Didn't expect them to even consider it by any stretch of the imagination. Afterwards, I kind of felt like maybe I could have gotten a little cheaper, and some of the stuff I've seen it go for a little cheaper. Also noted this is kind of like a second page, so I'm guessing that I'm really hoping this isn't just a like copy of the autograph, but still a nice piece. But it's a contract from, oh, what year was this? I don't think it says on here. But the player is G.P. Harrison. The guy actually never played for the Cleveland Rams, so that tells you how old this is. Never actually played, so never actually signed it himself. But the key part is Daniel F. Reeves. So, I mean, that looks like a good signature. I may want to try to get something a little different at some point, but a full-size contract from the old Cleveland Rams. And, of course, PSA authenticated 350 Hail Nessie. So, got that one. This next piece, though, actually cost me less than this, believe it or not. It is Beckett authenticated, not PSA, and you probably just kind of saw a little peek there. I was trying to hold it off, but yeah, Jim Thorpe. The photo is all sorts of messed up. You can see the creases and everything like that, and the rest of that writing is not his, according to the Beckett authentication. But it it's actually on a full photo here, and again you can see the creases all over the place. So it wasn't very well kept, but you know what, the autograph is pretty nice. A little bit of creasing in there, but a beautiful piece. And I feel like I stole this for the price I got it at. So I was not expecting to check him off my list anytime soon, but here it is. And I'll try to get something a little different at some point, but for now, you know what, this definitely fits the bill of what I need for my collection. So, but that is it for this section. Pretty much on out. I think it's all cards except for maybe one or two pieces. We'll see what happens, but still plenty more to show off of what I've picked up since I started back up in May of last year, coming up on a year of getting back into this, and I'm down to 16 potentially. Got some stuff off at PSA right now being authenticated to make sure it's real. Looking for upgrades, looking for futures. So plenty more to come, fellas. I appreciate you all watching as usual, and catch you all next time.